5th in the NL Cy Young race last year. This year it's been a little bit different for Woodruff. A month and change is yet to piggyback on the success from last year. Up and in on Sanchez, and it's a ball and a strike. Settled in nicely to that leadoff spot. But is this something hitting in the leadoff spot?
Get some more fastballs, you go ahead and say, hey, let's get him in the leadoff spot and let him just get a little bit more of the heater.
Woodruff. 96 miles an hour gets the strikeout. First one of the afternoon for Woodruff.
Yeah, for Woodruff.
Start. He'll face Jesus Aguilar here. And that is inside to the Marlins first baseman this afternoon. 12 RBIs, 4 doubles in that 14-game stretch. So for all that talk of a
Time and time again, might start off bad, but that doesn't mean much. He'll be fine.
It's nice to see the big guy swinging the bat the way that he's been doing this against Eric Lauer, who knew it immediately.
And it's a short, quick swing.
A wide strike. From 3-0 to 3-2. Payoff pitch from Woodruff is fouled back to the netting. Woodruff winds and brings home a 3-2 pitch, and Aguilar. The Braves are here, a 9-game homestand for the Marlins. Aggie fouls it straight back, so it's something to monitor with Luzardo, who's been off to a pretty good start this year. And after a lengthy at bat, Woodruff wins the battle. Jorge Soler takes a breaking ball first. Cuban-born World Series MVPs. On in '97 and 0-2 from Woodruff. He's taken low. One-two from Woodruff. Low and away.
The plate.
Swing and a miss, and Woodruff strikes out the side in the first. When we come back, Alex Fernandez.
I had bases loaded in the 9th inning. I gave up an infield hit, and Bobby Bo had made an error, so we had bases loaded, 1 out, and we had Rob Neden warming up.
Right.
So I mean, best closer in the game right now. I said, I love that. He goes, we're going to win this game with you, or we're going to lose this game with you, but you're not coming out of the game.
Wow. And what does that mean to a pitcher?
That made my year. Just for a guy to give me the support he just gave me. He's got the best closing game. He felt that out.
Cleveland couldn't get the blood flowing. I know that.
It was cold, but you know what? Being a pitcher,
yeah,
you're the only guy that's warm out there.
Right. That's an errant throw, and Avisayo Garcia is going to reach.
Time for us.
Had you seen snow prior to that? Because you're a Miami guy too.
Didn't leave Hialeah.
Or any of the other countless pitchers that were in that game.
I wasn't pitching, but I felt like I was. Every single pitch.
That's past Brasso and down in the left field corner. They are going to hold Garcia at third. Brian Anderson on base yet again. Throw goes all the way in, and it's knocked down by Narvaez, gets away, but able to keep it rather close. And the Marlins are in business here. You know, yesterday.
And what was special after that night, we stayed in the clubhouse for another 4 or 5 hours as players in the training room. Just top point was when we got there in Dalton. When we got Dutch, God bless his soul, rest in peace, he made us believe that we were going to be world champions. And he, you know, we kind of had
You see it too with teams that are good for 4, 5, 6 years. It's never always the same players. There's always
a team. I mean, we hung out together, we had a good time, and we believed in each other.
Fly ball to right field. Avi Garcia tags. Here comes the throw from right, and he will scoot back to third. Not quite deep enough. Your first impressions of Livan?
Livan was great. Livan was young, but damn good. He was good, and but I was happy I was on that side.
Oh, that's great. This one's popped up near the dugout and almost overran it. Chase Peterson able to make the play. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get that straight.
My mistake.
That would never happen. Come on.
But you thought so. You thought he set him up. Yeah,
absolutely. He behind me every game. I don't know how he did it. No batting gloves. Get home late. Next day, 4 for 4. And guys that love playing the game, and they were veterans and knew how to play the game.
Yeah.
But, you know, facing this guy Saturday, let's give me a day off Saturday. You know, he talked to guys.
Here on Eric Gonzalez, talking with Alex Fernandez, and this one is line foul. Marlins need to
buy games, and you know, when you've been there, you've already done it before.
What do you think was the biggest reason of you guys winning those one-run ball games? Something that maybe this team can take a look at or hear.
Field was a perfect example. A third batter, he had a good year, but we knew there was everybody else that could do it. He didn't have to be the only guy.
How often you wear the ring?
Events like this.
Yeah.
I never
opens up. Yeah.
Wow.
You could put sandwiches in there. Yeah. You put the whole thing.
That's my kind of rings.
No, but it's a humongous ring. Actually, Jorge Soler's got one, of course, is the World Series MVP. Hey, how you doing? You lay it on the table. I'm good. We'll take an appetizer.
Oh, you played for them? Yeah, I did play for them.
Well, so few and far between for a lot of players and a lot of teams and franchises. But the one that might be a little bit
be lucky.
Yeah, and in this city, you think of football too with Dan Marino. He played forever, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever.
True. Never
won a Super Bowl, so it's super special. And another thing that we talked about with Jim Leland yesterday was
that you were like, hey, we have a really good chance here because we've got 3 studs that we're throwing up there.
We did have great starters, but we had a great bullpen. We Skip Manson, huh?
No dancing up there?
No.
Why not?
No, thank you. We'll leave that for
I know.
His real one.
His real uniform still fits him.
Still fits. Terrific.
Yeah.
That is a base hit for Peyton Henry. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw from Renfro. It's late. See, it took until 2 strikes and 2 outs. But now you're.
So we're standing there, and he hit that home run that went 900 feet.
Almost out of the stadium.
Almost out of the stadium. I mean, the complete bomb.
Right.
And the big man maybe grab his leg or something.
But he said you guys are cool with Nigel Morgan now, right?
Oh, I mean, he drills him square right in the middle of the back, and I went, oh, here we go again. And and then he comes just to first base. I'm like, oh, he wants to just fight me now. And he doesn't even care about that. And I get there, and he's like, hey, no.
2022 baseball questions for you. Are you into an automated strike zone?
No.
You would not be into that?
No.
Okay.
Takes a human.
Extra innings after Edgar Renteria brought home Craig Counsell with the game-winning World Series change off. Aguilar, Soler, and Garcia against Woodruff, who needed 29 pitches to get through that second inning. Marlins coming into town tomorrow. Swung on and missed over the top of that slider, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. We'll be on at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Retroactive a couple of days. I hope to get more information as the days go on. After the strikeout, the 97 championship squad this weekend. It's got a lot of stuff going on. The guys have been bouncing around. We've been fortunate. We talked with the guys on the pre and post game set. They've talked to a bunch of guys as well. Antonio Alfonse. Busy weekend for these guys, and extremely gracious with their time. As Soler hits one high and deep down the left field line. If it's fair, it's a home run. Jorge Soler with a rainmaker down the left field line. Grazing the rafters here at Lone Depot Park. Let's take a look at StatCast defined sweet spot. But that's part of that brute strength of Jorge Soler.
Home runs, and then all of a sudden he would taper off, and then another 10-game stretch, 8 home runs. And when you have a couple of those.
3-1 the score here, last of the third. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Garcia, grounded back to the mound. That one will go down as a 1-3 putout. The last leg of this 3-game homestand. Brewers and the Nationals, and then the Braves coming to town. 97-mile-an-hour.
Working on, and he's very methodical when it comes to hitting. It's what he's thinking about, what his plan is. He always has a plan coming into the game. Dugout.
He's got to refocus after that last pitch didn't go his way. And a fly ball out to right field. Hunter Renfroe underneath it to make the catch, but the Marlins get another catch up with Jim Leland. What do you remember about Jim Leland?
You know, let me tell you, that one's a more respect people. When they do the meeting, nobody can move it. And you move it, you're in trouble. You're in trouble because he goes straight to you and says, don't move. He's come through, going home, play. It can be another team that.
One away here as Brian De La Cruz faces Woodruff and lines a base hit left center field. He's going to test the gap and take a big turnaround first. That's going to go all the way to the wall. De La Cruz thought about it, but slams on the brakes, and it's a one-out double. It's fun watching him hit, Gabby. I threw out the first pitch, and he was a little upset with you. What'd you do, throw him a sinker?
He said I throw a little harder. I said, come on. Actually, like this, and he moved the glove, and he says, it's not his glove. So,
yeah, you got a reputation of. That's great. But how about the relationship that you had with Charles Johnson on a day-to-day, start-to-start basis? This is a fly ball out to pretty deep right field. Renfroe underneath it. De La Cruz will tag and head to third. And there are 2 outs. The relationship that you had.
Crazy is starting to get mad because, no, he's a rookie. You're not supposed to give you a strike zone like that. I said, no, you got the old guy there. The other 6 is right there. The last pitch, I think the umpire's a little upset with the cancel. So I can swell a little bit. And you think about it. When you pass 32 years old and you're a good hitter, hit it. So that one's great for another power hitter stay more longer.
Face.
Yeah, but I remember
Scherzer.
all these pitchers, good hitters in university and college and high school. So a lot of people know how.
Outside. Oh, man. Jesus Sanchez takes a ball low. See, now you'd want that pitch.
You know, back at the.
Sharing a clubhouse with Moises Alou.
That was a great teammate. He's a great guy, great baseball player. People blame me, blame the city, blame. We don't do that. We don't select that. And I got a quarter and a half, I give you the half. But we got to give you the other half to Renteria.
Right.
Okay? He's a baseball guy, so.
Yeah. Chase one upstairs there, 3 balls and a strike.
Was there a certain guy that you really wanted to see?
Jeffrey, I don't talk to a long time. He show up today. And it's great because we're good friends.
2 outs, first and third, a 3-1 Marlins lead. And that is a called strike 3. A called strike 3 with Livan Hernandez in the booth. Perfect way to end it, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Livan Hernandez.
Uniform umpires, instructions to help these kids be as good as they can be. Of course, they're promoting the sport, but also academic achievement and social responsibility in underserved areas in South Florida, guys. I believe an alumni from that Marlins RBI program made his major league debut about a month ago.
I think you're right. Yes, I'm drawing a lot of great talent here. I mean, we've talked with Alex Fernandez growing up in this area. John Cangelosi was talking with Craig before the game. He grew up down here too. And then
Because you've been there, you went through the ringer, through the minor leagues.
and there's
down in Miami, that's where a lot of the first rounders and a lot of the really good players were coming out of. So the competition level.
3 balls and 2 strikes. That's fouled away by Aguilar. Tremendous experience, no doubt about that. Aguilar just missed that one. Slams the bat down as Taylor makes the play in center. Jackpot. Boy, oh boy, did the Marlins hit the jackpot that night. First world championship in franchise history. That's to third. Well, the home run
Really close to those Raptors.
So the average is 87. It was nearly twice the average.
If you're a certain guy, you might be able to hit it, but not where he hit it there.
No, not in a game. Home run derby, maybe. Urias across his body has no play. And an infield single for Avi Sight from Brian Anderson. Tying run up, 2 outs in the 5th. A line drive to left, and Yelich makes the play. Marlins leave 1.